Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today we're going to do another palette bingo. You guys have been requesting that I do it with Colourpop again for some time now. I do already have one with Colourpop back on my channel somewhere, but this is a new and improved, hopefully, version. I hope we get something good. There's a very high chance it's going to be pretty neutral just because there are a lot of neutral shades in Colourpop palettes, even in the more colorful palettes. But we will just have to see. I own 5 palettes and I have one like build your own palette that I'm going to include in this as well, making it 6. I did more recently have probably up to like 10 or 11 palettes, but in the last makeup collection and declutter video I did a couple months back, got rid of a few that I wasn't getting use out of. So we have 6 now. I'm going to go over them with you. I just have them in alphabetical order because I like order to things. This is the All That palette. This was part of their Valentine's collection. Looks like this. I think this palette is so just sultry, date-like. I really like the vibes in this palette. It's not 100% like my color scheme if you know me at all, but I do think it's really pretty and I found it pleasant to work with. This is the My Little Pony palette. This has been out forever. It's one of the original palettes they ever came out with, and I was so sad that I never snagged it for myself. And one of you guys actually sent this to me that you bought off Poshmark, so thank you again. I've had this for probably close to a year now, if not about a year, and I'm so happy I have it. I think it's so cute, very nostalgic. I love the theme, I love the colors, it's very whimsical, and I have fun playing with this one. This is the Sweet Talk palette. This palette was actually sent to me by Colourpop a few months ago because Colourpop now sends me products on occasion, which is really cool. This is a palette I did not expect to fall in love with at all. There's a reason I didn't buy it the first time around when it came out, but I'm so happy and grateful that they sent this to me because it's so pretty. It's so springy to me. This would for sure be a palette I would travel with if I was traveling pretty much any time of year. I could see myself using this, and I just really like it. It's very pleasant. Moving on to the 9pan palettes, my favorite of the 9pans is the Smoke Show. It's actually now called the Blow and Smoke, I think, because there was like a copyright thing with the name, something like that. But it looks like this. It's all grayscale. I love it. This is, I don't want to say it's essential in my collection, but I feel like it has a very good purpose in my collection. These all perform so beautifully. I feel like there's a very good range of mattes and shimmers. I really like this palette. I was so pleased playing with it. And the last palette I have is the Honey. This is the other 9pan that I own from their monochromatic collection. It's really pretty. I feel like this one's also pretty versatile. I can get a variety of looks with it even though it's all yellow tones. I like the variety of matte and shimmer. Wish there wasn't the pressed glitter, but it is what it is. And I just really like this one. I think it's cute, and you guys know I love me some yellow. And then my own custom build my own palettes is like this. I do want to play with my singles soon in a Shop My Stash, so stay tuned for that. But this is what the palette looks like. I do have a video on my channel as well breaking down all of these shades and swatching them if you're really curious about all of the individual shades. But yeah, we have 6 palettes. I'm going to randomly generate 1 shade from each palette, and we're going to play with those 6 shades on my eyes. Hopefully it's good. I think it's either going to be really boring and neutral, or it's going to be neutral with a pop of color. I don't think it's going to be the most exciting palette bingo, but you never know. The palette bingo gods could be feeling some type of way today. All right, I have my random number generator on Google set 1 to 12 because there's 12 shades in the All That palette. We got number 1. We got Uncuffed, a matte off-white. We are off to a great start. You might hear traffic because I have my window open because it feels lovely outside, just so you know. All right, moving on, 1 to 12 again from the My Little Pony palettes. We got number 3. Okay, at least we have something different. It's this shade right here. I don't know what it's called. I think it's called Starshine. Putting that right next to it. I actually don't know if I've played with that shade just because oranges aren't like what I typically reach for, but maybe I have. I can't remember. All right, so moving on to the Sweet Talk palette, number 4. All right, so we got a neutral brown kind of tone. Shade is called Work It. Okay, it's more orangey than I thought it was. I mean, that'll definitely work. So far we're getting like cohesiveness, at least. That's nice, I guess. Going to reset it 1 to 9. Obviously we're about to get a black or a gray from the Blow and Smoke palette. Got number 3. Okay, we got this one. I'm holding it upside down so the mirror doesn't blind you, but we got this one. It's called Stone Face. A matte light gray. That throws me off a lot with this color story. Holy cow. Okay, moving on to the Honey. 9 shades again. We got number 1. We are getting like early numbers this time. Again, it's upside down, but the first shade is this one. It's called Stinger. It's like a weird, like muted yellow. I don't say weird in a bad way. It's just kind of a muted yellow tone. I don't know what we're gonna do with this. It's gonna be boring. All right, for my Build My Own palette, I'm setting up 1 to 24 because there are 24 shades in here. We got number 16. Okay, 16, we got this shade here, which is called Stay Golden. It's so funny that that shade is called Stay Golden. Looks like that. Matte pinkyish tone. That color makes me happy. I mean, for the most part, I like this color story. It's just this gray that really throws it off. I don't know what we're gonna do with that. I'm probably just gonna like lightly sneak it in there and not pay much of attention to it, but we will see. I guess I should just zoom you guys in and prime my eyes and we will get started. Hello, how's it going? Alter Ego eyeshadow base. I'm just going to blend this out and not set it because I don't prefer to set my eyeshadow primer. I don't really know how this look is gonna go. I have a vague idea. I'm not gonna try to do anything too complicated, but we're just gonna have to see. I really think the gray is just gonna get kind of snuck in there. I know that's kind of cheating, but there's just like not really anything I want to do with that with these colors. It's just not quite it. I'm gonna start by taking the brown shade from the Sweet Talk palette called Work It, right there. I'm gonna work it through my crease. I'm gonna take this Alter Ego number 2 brush. I'm just going to start working that through my crease, just back and forth, nothing revolutionary here. I'm gonna use the yellow to blend this shade out. Wow, traffic is nuts outside. I'm so sorry if it's loud, but I can't close the window when it feels this nice out. It's probably gonna be hot and muggy tomorrow, so I just have to enjoy it while I can. I'm so excited to finish filming this so I can go back and play Animal Crossing. I've been on a terraforming kick. We are moving all of our houses to make a cute neighborhood, and I've been planting flowers very particularly, and I'm having fun with that. Maybe I don't want this shade down. I'm not putting this in the lower lash line. I'm gonna wipe that off, because I don't think I want that down there yet. Maybe I'll reserve the lower lash line for some gray. That seems good for my crease for now. Dipping into my Honey palette, I'm gonna take Stinger, and I'm gonna take that on this SL Miss Glam brush from a BoxyCharm from forever ago. Just gonna use that shade just to help blend this orange out. I would totally be fine not using this yellow shade, but Palette Bingo gods want me to incorporate it, so that's what they'll get. It's not gonna be anything crazy because it's not the brightest yellow in the world. Like I said before, it's a little bit more muted, but we're just gonna have to make it work. Gonna take a little bit more of that orangey brown that I had before on my first brush just to re-intensify. And now we're gonna start deepening things up. I can't remember what I grabbed though. I'm gonna take that single from my Colourpop Build My Own palette, that Stay Golden shade. I'm just gonna take that on a little pencil brush. This is a Colourpop E9. And this is gonna go in my outer corner and scoot it through the crease just a tad bit, but I want most of this focus in the outer portion. I am also gonna use this shade to go on my lower lash. I'm gonna make sure I connect my outer corner and lower lash line together just so it all flows. Something kind of sort of like this. I'm liking the way these colors play together. Gonna take a little bit more of that first shade from the Sweet Talk palette on that first brush just to help soften it, and I'm not taking it on the lower lash line because I need to reserve that for the other shade. This is probably gonna ruin me, but I'm gonna take the Stone Face shade from the Blow and Smoke palette on this fluffy brush. It's the Kaleidos S1. I'm going to use this to help blend out my lower lash line. If I hate it, I will 100% go over it with a different color, but I am going to try to use this color. I mean, it's not appearing super gray, but it is doing the job of helping blend this out, and it's kind of changing the tone of my lower lash. It's making it look a little more cool, which makes sense because grays are cool toned. Is it the most like flattering thing on my lower lash line? No, but it's not horrible. Would I prefer to just use my crease shades for the lower lash line? Absolutely. But it'll be fine. It's just my lower lash line. It's okay. I feel like it just makes it look like I was going for more of a purpley red than an orangey red, so it works. For my lid, I'm going to pop the Shimmer Orange from the My Little Pony palette just across my lid. I'm not going to do any cut creasy stuff. I just want it simply packed on and blended out. I'm just going to use my finger for that, taking some of my NYX glitter primer because I like the glitter primer with every shimmer ever. And I'm just using my finger because I'm lazy and don't want to pick up a brush, and I'm just enjoying short nails while I have them. Dipping right into that shade with my finger and just gonna press it on. Part of me wants to say last time I did a Colourpop palette bingo, I think I got all shimmers, so I'm happy that I got like the mostly mattes, one shimmer kind of ratio that I would prefer rather than all shimmers. And for the most part, the color story was really cohesive. It's just that one gray that really threw us off, but he's just kind of hidden in there. It's fine. You guys are getting your way because I don't like to do orange looks too often, so you're getting your way with that since a lot of you like to see it. For my inner corner highlight, I'm going to use that Uncuffed shade because I don't know what else to do with that. Normally I probably would have blended out the lower lash line with this shade, but I would have much rather used this as my inner corner highlight than the gray. Just gonna lightly blend that out. I'm the person that definitely prefers more of a shimmery inner corner highlight, but you know what, that's okay. This is just what we're gonna do today. I like it fine enough. I'm not like horribly disappointed. I don't think I failed, but I am gonna go ahead and recreate it, throw on the rest of my makeup details, and we'll chat some more when I'm done. Hello, I've returned. This is the final look. Honestly, I think it looks fine. Like, you guys know oranges aren't something I reach for very often. It's just not my preference when there's so many other colors to play with. But I don't hate this look. It looks pretty cohesive. It looks like something someone would have thought of. Nobody probably would have put that light gray with it, but it just kind of blended in anyways. It wasn't like a huge deal. I'm okay with this. It wasn't the most exciting palette bingo, but it also wasn't a disaster at all. So I'm okay with that. Mission accomplished. We got a good palette bingo. We played with some Colourpop palettes. I think it went well. What do you think of the look? Do you guys like it? Would you guys have done something different with these colors? To be honest, I don't know what much else I could have done with this. Like, maybe I could have smoked out that dark matte across the lid and blended it into those same crease shades and maybe popped this shimmer on the lower lash line. There really weren't too many things I would have done different with this color combo, but I'm okay with this. I think it looks fine. The eye pencil I went with is Torch from Urban Decay, just to play with those orangey tones. My lashes are actually a pair I got sent in PR last night. They're from MOTD Cosmetics. It's in the style GNO. And they're really fluffy and pretty, and they were really easy to apply. Do you hear this honking? It's very rude. And my camera's dying. I'm trying to get this done. Sir. My lip color is Gimme S'more, which is one of the Just a Tint lip crayons from Colourpop. I just wanted something warm, and I also didn't want something heavy, so I went with the Just a Tint. I really like this formula. I want more, and I love the grapefruit scent in these. I don't know if I'm alone in that, but I think it's very pleasant. But yeah, this is my look. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty cute, but you'll have to let me know your thoughts. If you made it to the end of this video, I want you to leave me a citrus emoji, like a lemon or an orange or a lime if there is a lime emoji, something like that. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's BeatBean. Follow me there. I post every single day, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.